Miller told police he tucked his son into bed that night. They said a prayer together, asking God to keep them safe. 6 hours later, he says he stabbed his son 11 times and killed his wife and daughter.
911, what is your emergency?
I just killed my family with a knife. All of them, all three of them.
29-year-old Michael Miller, covered in blood, talking to 911 operators minutes after killing his wife Adriana, his 9-year-old daughter Valerie, and critically injuring his 4-year-old son Brian.
I woke up, I was threatening my wife with a knife. My kids came out, I killed my wife and I killed both my kids.
Are you sure you're not dreaming, Michael?
I am positive.
Miller told officers he was possessed just before stabbing her at 4 in the morning. He told police he started screaming lyrics from an Eminem song and saying, "Here comes Satan. I'm the Antichrist. I'm going to kill you."
death with their music. It started here in Reno, Nevada, 2 days before Christmas, 1985. Two young men, 18-year-old Ray Belknap and his 20-year-old friend James Vance, were listening to the Judas Priest album, Stained Class.
They put the record on and started listening to it over and over. They smoked some pot, they drank beer. Ray's sister described their behavior as getting kind of radical and nasty and violent.
Ken McKenna is the attorney for the boys' families.
They escaped out the bedroom window with a shotgun and went down to the churchyard nearby to the back park where the merry-go-round was. Ray put the gun under his chin, and his last words were, "I sure effed up my life." He blew the shotgun into his head and died instantly.
Then it was James' turn. He picked up the gun and pulled the trigger. James survived, but was severely disfigured. 4 months after the suicide pact, he wrote this letter.
I believe that alcohol and heavy metal music such as Judas Priest led us or even mesmerized us into believing the answer to life was death.
James sent the letter to his dead friend's mother, who then brought it to McKenna.
That was the smoking gun that pointed at the music from the mouth of the man who had put a gun to his head. It didn't sound right. It didn't feel right. It seemed like there should be responsibility for putting in that kernel of encouragement to kill yourself